Yeah, we just pulled in. Uh-huh.
Wake up, meditate, then get the
How you doing, fellas?
Good, man. You?
How you doing? Good.
Hey, Brandon. How's it going?
Let me tell you a story, I was a chick, That company coming in like a kiss, I was swinging and running just like a cliff, We were the boys up on the street, Yeah, stopping on Christmas like the Grinch, And we taking it before they, Let's go, we done hit, he done snitched, I ain't do it, do a thing, officer, handcuff, ding, ding, get me in, got a green card, it was hard, let the beat, She said, don't get deported, you on the brink, Every day is a mic clip, I'm a flip, Then a UFO blimp, fly from Old Town Party, I keep. They talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but I ain't gon' count to y'all, cause y'all went there when they ain't had a ball. He tough as 40.
Brandon, hey, Jordan, right? We met last week. Hey, so
Second week of training here at Nike is in the books, and my man is putting in some extra work on his own because that is how.
Let's go! Mizzou 87, Mizzou 87.
I'm a man, I'm a dog, I juice. Just know
Ready, set, tight.
Child, black, gotta figure it out, and I wish I did too.
Yeah, ready, ready? 9, Brooklyn 9. Ready, ready?
We was trying to make it home, cause home base the only place you feel safe. We was never on our own. Coordinator.
Salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted.
If you haven't heard the name Jordan Wright yet, believe me, you're about to be hearing it a whole lot real soon. She's one of the
The eyes of the college football world have descended upon this grand palace, the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, it's the second of our two semifinal matchups in the college football playoffs, as it'll be the LSU Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks. And for the right to play in next Monday's national championship game in Miami, we are underway here in New Orleans. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. Off play action. Hobson. Buying time to his left. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Hobson eluding the pressure right. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Can't do that.
So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a 1st down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the 1st quarter.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Hobson flushed out right. Big hole up the middle, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Ducks have taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The football. Offense. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A great effort there. With a 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Well, that's something, Charles, that we have seen so much this year from him. A great throw there for the touchdown.
And not only did we just see that throw, it makes you think back throughout the season. You talked about it. We've seen it throughout the year. The variety of throws we've seen from him. We've seen every arm angle, different platforms, on the move, in the pocket. Does he have to gun it? Does he loft it? He has all the throws in his arsenal, and he just exhibited one more there for another touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Fielded right around the 8. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Thomas will look to throw. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now Thomas. Wide open receiver complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll end up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 40. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Oregon's punter out on the field as he's on here to punt it away. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he's going to let it go deep. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they went with a trickery there on the fake punt, hoping to catch that return team flat-footed, but it did not work out.
And you were talking about trying to catch him flat-footed. That's what they were hoping for, trying to catch him off guard. That's a well-coached team on the other side. They were more than prepared, and they were able to stop it.
To throw is Thomas, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. It's caught by Crabtree. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Flush to his right. A nice little juke. A big play there just before halftime. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback who's scrambling around actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Williamson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Now LSU's punter getting set. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be taken at the 13. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. Steps away. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Throwing on first down. Hobson escaping the pressure right. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left. Space to run past the 20. And touchdown! Their mobile, agile quarterback, 33 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Looking to throw. Williamson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Back to throw. Williamson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Looking to throw on second down. Williamson. This is complete to Holmes. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Tigers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He's going to try and do this himself. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, it's Terry. And some room to work. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Now the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Touchdown. Here's Oregon set to kick it off. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Flushed out right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. his second touchdown of the night. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Fielded right around the 8. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened.
It got his man complete. So led by a collective team effort.
Well, we're now just a few days away from the College Football Playoff Championship game, where one of the nation's top quarterbacks will take the field one last time in an Oregon Ducks uniform. Now, there's no question his career speaks for itself, but you can bet that NFL scouts, coaches, and players will be tuning in to see how he performs when the lights shine brightest. And believe me, he knows as well as anybody, this is the last chance to not only add to his legacy, but further solidify his place as a top pick in the NFL draft. And speaking of the draft, we'll be joined in a moment by NFL insider Ethan Rose.
Well, some of the biggest stars of the college football world will be on display tonight as we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we play for the College Football Playoffs National Championship, as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks. Set for football now in South Florida. Strap in, folks. It's going to be a good one. And we are underway in the national championship game. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. They begin with Henry, and the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. It's Watt in the flat. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down. Now it's Taylor. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Clemson punter out there now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Fielded at the 33. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run on first down. Jewell. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Six 0 our score after 1. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Taylor. He dumps it off for Henry. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Taylor will throw again. He's got it to Ingram, complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Taylor. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Running room at the 50. Look out.
All you got to do is look and learn.
10.
Look and learn, baby.
He will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Now what a story this would be. Oregon 1 half away from a first national title. Who's going to celebrate as national champions? 2 quarters to find out as we get set for the final half of the college football season. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hobson being chased out left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the bootleg. Hobson. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35.
What you doing out there, boy?
And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Oregon's punter out on the field. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. first down. Jewell. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jewell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll run on first down. Jewell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Open man is Lashley. That's complete. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Taylor will throw. And he's got it. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Tigers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw. Hobson forced out to his left. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the moment. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught. in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now it's Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Nifty move.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought...
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Their mobile quarterback doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Play action. It's Taylor. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. One last shot for Taylor. This one complete to Ingram. And it's officially celebration time in Eugene, as for the first time in school history, the Oregon Ducks are the kings of college football.
For all my listeners out there, I'm just going to put it to you this way.
No matter the game, that is what he aspires to be on and off the field. That competitive edge is something we both share. There's a lot of respect.
The results from all your performance screenings were off the charts, which we expected. The DNA.
Back in the day, I was broke with no dollar. Now I got Gucci all over my collar. I do this for my mama, my brother, my papa, my sister. I got you. Sharp as a needle, I'm really a scholar.
Hey, so
It's hard knowing other dudes are gonna be out there. I know we talk. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I didn't expect to answer any questions about my favorite marine mammals. Not really my area of expertise.
Well, this one is a little more straightforward. Teams that pick near the top of the draft are generally concerned with how guys who've had a lot of success in college will handle it if that doesn't come overnight in the NFL.
Obviously, we're picking first overall for a reason. We've got a lot of holes in our roster that we need to fill. So if this is a process that takes some time, how are you going to respond?
I don't lose. It's that. Man, my agent warned me that some of these questions would be random. Yesterday, I was asked about my favorite marine mammals. And now you guys got me singing karaoke? Man, I can't believe it.
Well, the good news is, and I don't mean any offense by this, but we know for sure your game tape is better than your singing.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we got that all figured out.
So if you don't mind, I want to go back to your last college season. It goes without saying that you had a prestigious career. But did you feel like you needed to win the national championship to validate it?
I felt like it was the ending I deserved. You know what I mean? Like, I had this...
2 minutes.
It's gonna be good to get back home.
Yo, I got some good news before you came down. Your boy graduated, leveled up. Finally got Jordan to pass me her brand connects.
Not all of them.
From now on, I'm gonna be your go-to. First matter of business is to announce that Nike's doing a brand event with Saquon for their fall football products in New York, and they want you there a couple weeks before the draft.
What? I'm so down for that. Jay, I know.
So that's the situation. The Hawaii charity game that Russell Wilson is hosting is the same day as the Nike event in New York City that Zoe is heading to. And no, it's not possible to do both.
Man, that's tough. What do you think, Jay?
Well, the Nike event is a good opportunity to continue building up your brand. But the EA Sports event will help your brand in a completely different way. You know how it goes. I know it's a tricky decision, but that's life in the NFL.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I get that. But what I mean is you're always going to have people pulling you in different directions. And there are only so many hours in a day to do everything.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, what's it going to be?
Hit a knee and pray. I go state to state, making plays for that paper plate. I must keep it pure and then secure whatever's meant for me. Throw me to the wolves and I survived and I was there.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today.
Yeah, I got one Virgil, got one in that dance, the only two, man. How many times have I shown improvement? How many nights I've been woke, swerving the potholes, not trying to put the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes, he thought he was sick, now we wiping his nose, okay? Soon as you give him his soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul, okay? They wanna life exposed, they wanna know about the eyes and nose. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And really all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today, then taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. It's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in the is good. Boss is a role that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. Hey, yo. I got one on, got one in the dance. How many times have I told you the truth, man? How many nights have you woke? Swerving them power hoes. Not trying to run the bills, I'm the deals. I'm posted inside the homes. Be the girls and the twins, it's only the real. I'm moving way too humble, easy ahead of it. Everybody having fun with me, never had a woman since she done with me. I was working out on the company, I keep money coming in constantly. My little brother don't be happy. She tryna get it out and on the run for weeks. I think none of you come for me. Both of my kids got it honestly. I'm the real deal. All the way on half-step. Gotta do better than last year. That's my motto. Put a switch on the auto. Put them things on the plane like a Rollo.
I text my lawyer, asked what the deal is. He texts me back and say that is over $1 million. Hey, I might forget to reply. Too many messages, most of them read. I'm a popular guy. IDKY. Always the pride in the pie. But slapping the hands of the desert, so went to the party expecting a slide. Please don't be one of them guys. Was never my vibe. But I done been celebrating so much these days, I'm seeing twice. Guess it's just one of them nights. I'm taking one of them flights. They let me retire to a bed. Out when they cut off the lights. Up when they cut on the mic. Like, we about to land and I hope you enjoyed it. I walk in the party and everyone know my. You got a line and you looking all blown it. You ain't on my list, so you pointing this cute in this ace. Nice, but soon you know below. I just cut to the chase. Ask her, do you know? New friends, no way. They be scheming for the dough. Ring the bell, I open up. See they face in the coldest. Bet they thinking my ankle's my soulmate. Bet they tell them my time will be okay. We'll be okay. With some vibes and no wine and they OJ. Shorty paying the bills I had no say. I can never. Everybody had it fun when you never had a woman say she done with me. I was working out on the company. I keep money coming in constantly. My little buddy don't be having. Salute when you see me. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me, I want you to need me. When I this face is Fiji. I gotta get back to the hood. I remember when I was the needy. Beanie up, squeaky. She fell in love deeply. Sleepy. They like what I say to them. Let's do it. Here we go. One play at a time, baby. Showtime, baby. Let's play. Let's play now, baby. Let's play. Every week. I was showing you, man. I need to get my swag right there. Let's go, y'all. Hey, what we got?
Well, you just heard it from the man himself.
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep.
Next guy.
Ready? 72 Phillies, 72 Phillies. Set, hut.
Time, focus.
Ready. Set, go. Ready, set. Ready, go.
So close, one more.
Here we go. Atlanta 90. Set, hut.
We're almost there, a little more.
On the double. Set, hut.
Push through.
Set. Nola 7-8. Nola 7-8. Ready, set, hut.
Pick it up already.
As you might expect, we've been keeping up with the various pro days being held at college.
All right, Coach. We'll sync up later on.
It's great to meet you, Coach. Thanks for stopping in.
Hey, man, I don't want you to get a...
Yeah, perfect. We'll definitely be in touch.
We are not only with the projected #1 pick of the NFL draft, we are also joined by his agent, Jordan Ryan. You know, you don't see a lot of players sign with a relatively unknown agent. How'd you convince him to sign?
She's more hungry than I am. You need those types of people.
I didn't have to convince him. You know, you've seen it all and heard it all. There was a lot of doubt when he made the announcement, but we knew what the reaction would be.
She just had to be herself. You're just a number out there with some people, but her vision, her path, she's gonna change the game, and I'm committed to making it happen.
Well, she has to be good to get you to sign with Nike. Did they give you the LeBron deal?
We don't disclose numbers.
All right.
Anytime I can get him hooked up with the community.
You heard the man. He thinks he's Hall of Fame bound, and I'm certainly not going to provide any opposition to that. If I were a betting woman, I'd say he'd be returning to Canton someday as a Hall of Famer. I wish you nothing but the best of the draft tomorrow.
This was fun, Nia. Appreciate you.
This is the first time I ever seen you look nervous.
I'm good.
You kick it like a benefactor's benefactor. But truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. Get something you get screwed and chopped on Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on Rap a lot.
Congratulations. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Your passion for the game of football has been well documented over your very successful collegiate career, and it's made you one of the most popular players in recent history. Tell me, what do you want to say to the millions of fans you just gained simply by being drafted to the team they call their own?
Man, I just want to say that the best is yet to come. I promise you. I promise you that I'm going to give everything I have, not only become the face of this franchise, but the face of the NFL too.
Well, he's been the face of college football for a few years, and now he's already looking forward to the challenge of representing the NFL. Guys, back to you.
The Home tab is your personal dashboard. Keep track of your goals, stats, and information on your weekly opponent at a glance. Manage your activities using the list of items on the left.
I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Don't count me out, it all begin right now. Catch me if you can. Total catch up, but I still can't even see him from the view. Got my check up, and now I'm trying to blow a bag or two. Proud of shoe, and all designer drip, get what I desire. Put him out, what I told him, cause that boy, he on fire.
View your team save snapshots or follow. Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week's schedule.
You see that's a miss where you catch all my brothers ballin' and shooting no bricks. Hold up, check me out. I think the tables done turned. Forget the bridges we done built, this time I let them all burn. They tried to count me out, well now it's the word. I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Don't count me out, it all begin right now. Catch me if you can. Never really care what they say. On God, only ever care about one thing. Ching, ching, ching. Cha-ching, rack-A's. Hit the bank, ba-bang, put you in your play. Wait, they done got me started. Without me, it's not a party. Ma, he got it rockin'. We bring havoc to your lobby. Tristan, he got shotty. They gon' copy cause we poppin'. Blues up in my wallet. If I like it, then I cop it. Hold up, check me out. I think the tables done turned. Forget the bridges we done built, this time I let them all burn. They tried to count me out. Well, now it's the word. I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Don't count me out. It all begins right now. Catch me if you can.
Look, I played the game, I missed the shot. I had the answer, then forgot. I knew one day my pop finesse, my not flex, and I fell out and cut the check. My not monopolize the set, but I been taking hits like I can die like any set. Morning of the day, the dawn of the dead day. I don't see nothing but red. I gather the blankets and milk and the bread. I come from the east and I'm traveling west. Got a machete, I chop it, the neck of the serpent, determined the plot and the threats. It ain't no stopping the run, popping son of God, dropping anybody who next. I want a mansion, I got a million advances. I'm gonna stay in Atlanta. Most of them move to LA and throw all of their money away and move back with their parents. I see the canvas, I got the brush in my hand, the colors are mixing again. Grabbing a stick with my hand, I drop my guts. The world is us, so what? Who wanna touch? Who wanna rough me up? Nobody. My hit is ready to bust. Kicking the door when I come at the cut. Well, yeah. Who wanna touch? Who wanna rough me up? Nobody. My hit is ready to bust. Do what I do and I say what I want. Well, yeah, mama, your kid in the magazine, I had a stack on my jacket at Grammy. We see the audacity. I was a bad kid, bad city. You see the duality. Who tryna battle me, huh? Hitters is after me, and I be that many. Who wanna fuck me up? Fatality really is up. It's sure, undoubtedly. Baby gon' touch the bucks. My salary double. Your baby daddy maybe triple. I'm trouble. I get the tackle and the pick and I hustle. I had to have it, had to get in the huddle. In the gravel and rubble. Got me a second, I'm trying to be subtle. We just hacking like a dog with a muzzle. See the bagger, put him back in the puddle. We attacking, better stand back and watch a run. Shotgun come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he come in a slot. Trying to bend the corner, your limbs getting. That's your partner, then your twin getting. All you wanna do is talk, I don't need talk.
Hey man, now you see why they have you taking it easy throughout the preseason? If you got injured before the season started, every fan out there is immediately writing this year. Hey man, now you see why.
Look, we got dealt a bad hand yesterday. But no team in the league... Look.
Let's get activated, let's get activated. Let's get activated, let's get activated. QB in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the game, I know what to do.
Show me something.
That's another set, cause I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move.
Audible.
It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
Go. When the kick off the bomb, run it back. Home. Hail Mary, pray the feds don't intercept the pack. Familiar with the struggle, look, I'm coming up from scratch. Nothing. Huddle with my pain, then I turned it to some rats. Celebrate. Nothing motivate me more than when I hear the crowd roar. Check my name in the stands, I got drums, I got bands.
See? Now it's obvious that you haven't played a single snap in the preseason when you say something foolish like that. The worst team in the NFL will absolutely smoke the best college team every single year.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
Listen, if you still feel that the competition was tougher in college by after this Sunday, man, dinner is on me. I got you. And vice versa, deal?
All right. Get moving, man. I don't want to see anyone walk. Let's see some hustle up.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, go. Ready, break. Okay, ready? Hut, hut. Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolf. Ready. Let's go. 70 Lion. Go.
Well, fellas, there's not a whole lot I can say about that performance today. We have high aspirations as a team. If we want to get there, we got to raise our game. Because if we repeat what I saw out there today at our next...
Gotta make the right decision, no, it might just be my last. People view everything different when you touching on the back. What you see as good intentions is for clout and hitters mad. You can never be a
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Here's Smith to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not much, maybe a yard up after the 29.
Well, CD, certainly plenty of storylines.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, Hobson. Flush to his right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there on the scramble. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Charles will take a look there at the draft class for the New York Jets. Robert Saleh, the new head coach. He's got his quarterback as they took Zach Wilson, number 2, and moved Sam Darnold down to Carolina.
And we might end up saying that Elijah Moore out of Ole Miss, taken at number 34, could go down as one of the steals in the draft. The wide receiver is drawing rave reviews as far back as the OTAs. And one other one that we should note, how about how they manipulated the draft? Traded at number 14 to take the guard Elijah Vera Tucker out of USC to protect Zach Wilson.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Finding room to the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw. Hobson steps away to his left. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Hobson flushed out right. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
It's a big play that time by the Jets.
Well, if you pull up his college highlight reel, you will see no shortage of great throws, and here's one in his NFL debut for big yardage.
And this is going to be a big test early in his career. How accurate can he be?
That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So a good start to the camp. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
A throw over the middle taken in, and they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got...
Never had no money. I've been out here trying to give me away. Ain't nobody help when I was hungry. Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the times you say it, man, I ball. Till the day I pass away, I say I ball on you, man, like every day. Hey, man, like every day. Well, I'll be watching time go by in an icy Cartier. Paper flying like a paper plane. I'm trying to get lost in the mansion like a maze. A money tree will take your stress away. Ball on the like every day. Call me coach, gotta switch up plays. Spend a little money, don't care how it's made. Drop top, cook, catch sun rays. Started off without it, gotta get it one day. Doing 200 on the runway. Got a bad chick, she ripping the runway. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Rip out my heart, you a demon. I get the money. Crystal.
Night hit all of the shows. Flat rich kid got all of the clothes. People like you get all of the no's. I stay making wins, I stay with the pros. Just made a stack, I'm watching it grow. Up in the sky, everybody so low. I keep me like foe, he sleep on the floor. He don't got no money, I show him the dough. Oh no, kid can't never with a bozo. Name in the mouth like froyo. With a rich baddie, looking for the bros. If he really would it make him cash out the cold, bro. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't want your bro, it was for show, just so you know. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit, 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 lit. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't want your bro, it was for show, just so you know. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit, 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 lit. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Give him a show, killing you nose and taking your bros. I'm taking your man and spinning his bands. Oh, oh yeah, did it again, oh yeah, out with his friend, oh yeah, Chanel is the lens. With his friend finna get lit. I'm everything on they wish list. Which bag should I get? Which color should I pick? Any, mini, money, mo. All this money, I need mo. You big bro, gotta go. Big bird, giving crow. A group of baddies coming fold. Give me money, kiss my toes. Don't with your bro, it was for show. Just so you know, we just wanna get lit. 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 Lit. Any, mini, money, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't with your bro, it was for show. Just so you know, we just wanna get lit. 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 Lit. Any, mini, money, mo. All this money, I need mo. Give them a show, killing you nose and taking your bro. We just wanna get lit.
They talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but ain't gon' count to y'all, cause y'all went there when they ain't had a ball. He talking sporty, wonder how he